Alright, let's get started trying to fix the red IBM that is stuck over here. So I'm going to try to reproduce what's happening to the machine. I know you went margin release and now the carriage is all the way over. You can move the margin out of the way. It should have, it should come back off that side just like this and right past the margin. And then when you return it should go back to the margin, wherever that's set. Then you can hit margin release here and go past it. And again, it should have worked. Okay, so yours is sticking right about 1, 2, 3, right about there, and it's stopping like that. So it's stopping, won't go. First, let's try and see if we can get lucky on this. When it sticks right there, you can backspace, and then it sticks. Right when it gets to the sticky spot, use this tab button, clear and set, and let's just wiggle this and space bar and see if that lets it go by. If you see this, it will actually, if this is down, it jams. See that right there? So if one of those tabs is out of whack, it's going to stick right wherever that's at. So manipulate this a little and see if that frees it up. I don't think that's going to do it, but go ahead and manipulate that and see if that works. Like I said, I don't think that's going to do it. I think what we got to do is look inside, and that's what we're going to do now. So this machine the case has been stripped. It doesn't have any hinges, but we're going to use this for a demo. So let's pretend we just opened the lid. So the lid is open. I'm lucky I can set that aside. So we can just move the margin away. So it should, you can return, and then it only goes about that far. Return that far. Backspace goes that far. What I think is happening, what I really think is happening, is this black cover right here. This piece of plastic. There's the right side cover, and then there's this left side cover. I have a feeling that popped out of the bracket over here and is stopping it from underneath. It's catching this as it's moving. The edge is right there. So when it's stuck right there, get as close as you can with something strong like a screwdriver or something. You can push this black cover down, and it will flex a little bit. So that's the black cover, and you can push it down. See that flexed a little bit? And you might be able to push it up here, see it flex. So it will flex downward. That's what we want to try to do. Flex it down or reposition it a little bit. It should just have a gap or a very little gap between these two. If it's out of place, that's probably the problem. But hopefully you can push this down. While you're pushing it down, use the space bar or tab, anything to make it move, and see if it's going to go past there. If it does, it's going to go past. Go ahead and go past it. So it's past the point where it's stuck, let's hope. And go ahead and move it all the way over. You can get it over there. That's good. Then we're going to look down here at this cover and take a look and see what this is all about. See if I can get some different light in here. So, turn the machine off so it doesn't jump on you. But yeah, this cover can be, there's a tab down here where it sits in its spot, and it might be up like that. If it's up like that, it's going to catch right on this edge. And sometimes these get warped and they catch on the edge anyhow, but I'm pretty sure that one was good. I would have checked that. So I'm thinking it fell out of its latch. And you can't really see where it latches in down here very well at all, but if it's up, you can push it, something to push it down in here. Push it down and see if it latches back up. Hopefully that will do that. If not, you can always, run the machine to the margin each time. Just not past it, not like that. Stuck again. Okay, the next thing is, a possibility is this cable right here. Selectrics all have this cable, and it runs into the carrier and back down into the machine, but it just coils around here, and sometimes it will catch around this pulley right here. So when it comes over here and it goes back like this, see that cable right there? Again, I think that's the least chance, but we have to consider that as a chance. It goes back all the way here. You see that starts to go around that pulley. It starts to go around it, and sometimes it will actually fall down low there and catch right there. Then when you try to space, it sticks, catches right there. Okay, if that other dust cover thing didn't work, and you're pretty sure that's not catching on the dust cover, as long as it's not catching right here, this is probably the culprit. And this is going to be a little tricky because it's over here against the edge. You can't see in there very well. So it goes about 4 spaces. At that point you can just see that cable right there. Even with the lid, you can see right down in there. So, getting to know your machine a little bit, you can shine a light, you can see that cable right there. It's the steel cable right there. And if it's around that pulley, it's going to stick right there. So what you need to do is not, when it's wherever it's stuck at, you got to backspace a little bit so it's loose. It loosens up. Let's say it's tight right there, stuck around that. You know, it's all the way around that pulley. You want to loosen it up by backspacing just 1 or 2 spaces. Turn your machine off, and now what we're going to do is make a tool. Just in case that's it. Take a paper clip, extend it out, and extend it out again. So you got a nice long piece. On this end, you need to find something to bend it. Just bend a little U shape in this, like that. Probably as small as you can get. That's about the size of a, finger there. So then we're going to go back to the machine. It's a little hard to do on camera, but we're going to try. And you can kind of look down there maybe with a light and see if you can see that cable. In there with a light, and this is going to be the tricky part. I can't get any light down in here. Okay, there it is. The camera's more my way than anything here, but so then take your little tool and reach down here and just grab that one silver pulley, that silver cable, and lift it up like that right there. Now let me get under here a little different. You don't want to catch the other stuff here. You just want to catch that back cable, and there it is. So you just pull it up like that a little bit, or pull it up if it's stuck right there. And while you're doing that, or possibly you can pull it up and it'll be alright, or if not, turn the machine on, see if you hold it and get it past whatever it might be hanging up on, which is usually that pulley, that other round thing. So try those and see what happens. Get to know your machine a little bit. I do think it's probably this cover though, catching on the edge and it's up. So try that, and if that doesn't work, you can get that. Do another videotape of it with the lid open and shooting down in here, kind of like this, as close to the edge, and shoot me another video of it sticking right here. But it's something related to that right there. I can't imagine it being anything else. So that's it. Hopefully we get that guy working. That was it. Your ribbon thing is a little different than this one. This one's an older version, but yours is similar, but not exactly the same. This is an older, little older version than yours. All right, that's enough for now. Talk to you later.